Hey, ladies, thank you for tuning in this morning to High Heels and Destiny. Today, we have Kiki with us. Kiki is the assistant general manager for Club for Fitness. She focused on fitness, health, and skincare. She's also the founder of IB's Fit. She's that's her platform. She focused on inspiring women, men, everybody on just being your best self. So I want to introduce you guys to Kiki.
Good morning, guys. I hope everyone is having a blessed morning. I'm so thankful to be here with Naranda with High Heels and Destiny. I really appreciate the call to come out and speak with you guys about healthcare, fitness, and also skincare.
Yeah, I love Kiki. She fine. She super fine. I'm talking about, look, I didn't used to like to exercise, but I look at her body and I'd be like, I'm gonna get my life together. And she would watch me all the time and I would play a little. Well, I played majority of the time.
All the time.
I exercised probably about 10%, but I just came to work out, just look at her body because look, I thought it was gonna motivate me, but my body is there, but it ain't always like hers, but she's still fine, y'all. But anyways, we're gonna talk about today. Today we're gonna focus on Instagram body and health. I think it's a very important topic. I think that Kiki was the best candidate for this video, and I was like, okay, I was so excited to have her on, and I'm just looking forward to all the great information that she's gonna give us. So we're gonna just jump right into it, you guys. So, Kiki, why do you think it's important for women to take care of their health?
It is very important for people to take care of their health.
Mm-hmm.
Women is a plus because I would say husbands, kids, they focus on the mom, the wife. So it's a plus for women to take care of themselves, but it's a very extremely important thing for everybody to take care of themselves. A lot of people focus on, just being the number one person. And when they do that and they trying to take care of family, sometimes self get pushed out, it get pushed to the back burner. Mm-hmm. So if you have a kid or a husband and they're looking up to you, you have to be able to take care of yourself to be able to take care of them.
That's true.
So it's very important to, just kind of like take care of yourself. And a lot of people, it's a good thing to care for others, but you have to care for yourself first. Self-care is the best care.
And it's so crazy that you say that because I talk to a lot of women because that's what my platform consists of. Mm-hmm. And it's like I have so many women who want to take care of themselves. They want to work out, but it's like between, depending on how many kids is in the household, cooking, cleaning, going to work 8 to 5, all that type of stuff, they find it really hard to blend in their schedule as far as working out. They want to, but they can't.
I'm going to just be honest with you. It's a battle. Mm-hmm. It is a battle. And when you live in that form of a lifestyle, you have to find time. You have to find time because like I just said, if you don't take care of yourself, you could be dead and gone. And guess what? Then you got the family sitting there trying to figure it all out. Right. And that's all they had was, wife or mom. But you have to figure it out. Mm-hmm. I was that person that I used to just look at people like, how do you get up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning to go work out? These people crazy. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Now I'm that person. Mm-hmm. Like I work at the gym all day. Like my members is like, Kiki, do you ever go home? No. Mm-mm. No, I'm here for y'all. So no, I don't ever go home, but I still have to, work out. So when do I work out? Between 4 and 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting up before I get my daughter up for school and I'm going to the gym and I'm putting in that hour, 45 minutes of working out, getting myself together. And it also helps me with my going on by my day. And then my day is fulfilled.
And you guys, let me tell you, she ain't lying. Because, see, I'm the one that don't like to work out. So I be driving up and down Old Shell Road. And then I'm like, ain't this Kiki? She done ran from downtown to USA College. And I'm like, girl. And I'm like, you want to ride? She don't want to ride. She want to run back. And my life ain't set up like that. She do this for real. I'm like, oh, my God.
I'm going to tell you, and I guess I'm kind of going to jump right to with the first thing you said, like mm-hmm. the Instagram models and stuff like that. It's a lot of people that they want it, but they don't want to put in the work. Mm-hmm. You have to put in the work. You can't get it. You can't get nothing mm-hmm. without putting in work. I'm sorry. You cannot. You can't get a house without putting in work. You can't get a workout. I mean, you not a workout. You can't get the right body that you want without putting in the work. Like, if you want something, you have to find that goal that you want and search for it. You just have to work for what you want. I'm sorry. Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes easy. So you have to work for it. And you're right. Like, I mean, I don't want to catch the ride. I want to. I had a goal when I got out of my car that morning to go run, and that's what I have to do, even if I'm tired.
Me, I've been catch a ride. Run a little bit, catch a ride. Okay, is it possible to eat what you want and still maintain a healthy lifestyle? I'm sorry. Is it possible to eat what you want and still be healthy and lose weight? Because that's me. I want the best of both worlds.
It sounds good, but it's not. It's not possible. It's not. And these people on Instagram and on TV try to make it seem like it's right. You have to be very, very controlled when you have a goal. You just do. Like, no, you cannot eat whatever you want and just think, boom, okay, I'm gonna have a flat stomach. I'm going Krispy Kreme, give me some donuts, and then I'm gonna have this flat stomach. No, I mean, asparagus, they not good, but hey, they gonna help you get that flat stomach. You just gonna have to put the right stuff on them and cook it right. But yeah, it's no.
It's not possible.
It is not possible. I'm sorry.
So do you think eating healthy and living a healthy lifestyle is important?
Very. It's very important. Guess what? I want to see 100 plus. And that's the only way. You have to be healthy. You have to eat healthy. So yes, it's very important.
Okay, how important is counting calories? Because this is me, and I know this. I'll exercise when I was exercising, working out with her. I'll exercise real hard, and I'll work out. But when that Saturday and Friday night and Saturday come, I would eat all those calories back, ladies. Let me tell you, you can work out and burn 2,000 calories a week, but 2 days can mess up your entire week. What do you say about that?
Not 2 days. 1 hour.
1 hour.
Ooh. Can mess all that up. 1 hour. Because one meal can consume way more than the 2,000 calories that you're supposed to have in a full day. Like, yeah, a lot of people don't understand how to read labels and stuff like that, but calories are very important, and it just depends on your weight loss goal or what it is that you're trying to do, because you can be on a high calorie diet and you can be on a low calorie diet. So it just depends on, exactly what it is that you're doing. With me, bodybuilding, like, my coach put me on a calorie diet that it's not the same as, like, if you trying to lose weight. Like, my calorie would be totally different from yours, and it would be different kinds of calories. So, when you're thinking weight loss, that's totally different from bodybuilding. So it just depends on exactly what it is that you're looking to do. And that's when the calories come into play.
Okay. And do you think eating sugar, carbs, and drinking alcohol affect women's stomach area?
Yes, it does. It's a no-go. Let me just say this. Back in my day, every weekend, I was that person I was occasionally drinker, but like, I always had a pudge, and I'm like, I got everything else. Like, Kiki, how can you lose this pudge? Like, you got everything. And once I stopped drinking alcohol and I started drinking more water, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, sugar is the worst for me.
That's my best friend.
It is my best friend too, but it is the worst for me. So yeah, those two things, like, you cannot consume those and think that you're going to be able to get that washboard stomach, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
But it's like sugars. It's just like, I never
like the devil.
It's like my boo. Like, it's like I could be sitting at home if I could just have it. Like, like how most people like have Cokes or maybe alcohol, or everybody got their different addiction. And mine is like sugar, just a piece of candy, ice cream, just chocolate. It's like we are together.
Yeah, y'all married.
We are married.
I'm gonna need y'all to get a divorce.
They don't believe in divorce. It don't believe it. I tried to have this conversation with it, but it was like, it just didn't believe me. So I was like, okay, let me.
Girl, it's not gonna work, especially if you're trying to get that stomach right. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But that's me. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, sugar, like when I have my bad days, I'm just like, I need a donut. I don't care what nobody say. I need a donut. And then I have to think about it like, Kiki. And I'm gonna tell you, my daughter, she is my number one supporter. She would be like, now, do you really need that donut? And I'm like, see, you know what? This is why I love you. I need you at my side at all times. I don't need it. You have it.
Oh, no, it's like, yeah, we need it. I need it, and it needs me.
If she in the room, boy, and she know I'm getting ready for a competition or I'm trying to focus on something, she'd be like, Ma, do you really need this? And I'm like, okay, Bubbles, I don't. All right.
Just start eating it in the car before you even get in the house.
I do this.
So what do you say that
I regret it at the end? Like, dang it.
And I do have those moments where I work out, and that's when I used to work out because I ain't been doing it. But when I work out, and then, girl, and I be like, I tell myself like, oh, I need it, and then you be like, oh, you need it, and then once you eat it, you be like, that was so dumb. Like, you have that, like, that was so dumb. Like, that wasn't.
Like, you feel bad about it. Yeah. So instead of feeling bad about it, just do the right thing.
I feel bad about it, but I do it again the next week. I do it again. Like, I'm grown. God put this food here for me to eat. I would do it again, so I do it again the next week, and I'm like, ooh,
It's hard. I'm gonna tell you, it really is hard. But when you focus on, certain things, and you want certain things, you gonna focus harder, and you gonna crush that goal. But I'm not gonna lie. That's just like studying for a test. Like, you got to get it did, or you gonna fail. But guess what? When you fail, it's okay. Get back up, start it over again.
I'm just gonna suffer. You know what? I just never had that mind frame. Like, for people like you, like, I really applaud you. I'm the type of person, like, I'm like, oh, well, it is what it is. My stomach ain't flat. This, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm gonna eat it.
Like that little meme, summer just gonna get what I get.
Attitude, and it's just like, I don't care how motivated I am. I'm like, if I want it, I'm just gonna get it. Like,
I know. I done trained you before, so I already know where that goes.
So what about you? What would you say to the women who wear like body garments to try to, contain the fat that's down there on their stomach?
Okay, so it's
how healthy?
Because I was that person that wore body garments. So okay, how do you look and you feel so good when you had that body garment on, and you put on that dress or them jeans, and you just like bam, bam, bam. But then when you come out of it, everything is like bam, bam, bam. So how do you feel when you come out of it? Like, do you want to constantly just keep having to put that on and just, have yourself all smushed, or you want to be free? My goal, everybody will always say, Kiki, what's wrong? Yo, but you look good, just like you just said. Even right now, I don't feel that way, but that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But to other people, they look at, myself and other women in the fitness industry and just be like, oh man, I want this. Oh man, I want that. But I want to be able to look good naked. I'm sorry. That's my goal. Like, so when I have clothes on, yeah, but when I take them off, how do I feel about myself then? You know what I'm saying? So that is my thing with the body garment thing. Like, you can have it on and everything look all good, but then when you come out of it, how do you look? How do you feel about that? So do you want it permanent, or do you want it just temporary? Like, so that's where you have to try to figure out exactly what it is that you want. But to each his own. I have no, I can't really say anything bad about the body garments, because like I said, I have been that person that did it. I'm gonna tell you, after I had my daughter, she's 11 now, and this is kind of where my fitness kicked off at. I was the heaviest. I was 160 pounds, the heaviest pregnancy I had out of my 3 kids. 2 years, I was still 160 pounds. They came out with this thing called Body Magic. It was a full body garment from the knees all the way up. Your breast was cut out. But when I tell you, when I put that thing on, you couldn't tell me. I was like, yes. But when I came up out of it, because I had to fight myself to put it on. Then I had to fight myself to get out of it. So after wearing it for so long, like, I started feeling And like I started exercising with it as well. I started feeling my body go down, and it was a goal. Kiki, you got to get this weight off of you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. I lived in an apartment where I walked up 3 flights of steps, and it was hard with the carrier trying to get all the way up there. Mm-hmm. I would get my baby and put her in a stroller and go to Municipal Park. That's where my running started. I would put her in her stroller and I would run. And, you know, it just kind of kicked off there. So to the women that have had children, do not think that I've had a baby, this is why I feel this way, this is why I look this way. It can happen. Mm-hmm. It can happen. Do not let that just like kill your vibe. Like, let me tell you, get that baby and you go walk. Get into a gym. You could do exercises at home. It do not have to stay on there. And that's like my fitness motto. I really like to inspire women that have had kids. Mm-hmm. Don't think that just because you had a baby, you can't bounce back mm-hmm. to your teenage years. Mm-hmm. I have a 21, 20-year-old, and 11-year-old. And when people see me and my older daughters out together, they're clueless that those are my kids. Mm-hmm. Because now I'm looking like how I look as a teenager. Mm-hmm. But I have pictures. Mm-hmm. I saw them. Of when I was a chunky monkey. Yeah. You still look good. Yeah. Everybody say that. But to me, baby, I couldn't breathe. So, you know, I had to get it down. Like this neck you see now, you didn't see that. Like it was a whole bunch of extra stuff under there. But like the goal is to see how you feel about yourself. You can't let nobody else make that decision but you. If you feel comfortable and, you know, in your skin, hey, do it. But don't say, hey, I want this, but you want to sit on the couch all day. It's not going to work.
Right. So what's the best way to fit exercise into a busy schedule? And do you have to work out at least 45 minutes to an hour to be healthy, to lose weight? Because now they got all these different programs where you see 20-minute workouts, 30 minutes working out, you know. Do you really have to work out? For a mom, just say for a mom who got a really busy schedule, she want to lose weight. How can she put that in her schedule? And if she squares it in, can she work out? You know, just say maybe do a 20 or 30-minute workout, and can she still see results from that?
She can. Mm-hmm. One thing is you have to be consistent. Mm-hmm. So. Dieting, that's number one. Mm-hmm. So if she's, you know, living a healthy lifestyle by, intaking the proper diet, 20-minute cardio workout, mm-hmm. or either, 15 minutes of weight training, or, she can bust it down and do like cardio in the morning time and then do weights at night. Mm-hmm. She could do floor exercises at home when the kids is in the bed. You know mm-hmm. what I'm saying? It could be done.
You're going to expect that to be done.
I'm going to tell you, if you have a tight schedule, you're going to have to find it. Mm-hmm. And with me being at the gym, we have childcare at the gym that I manage. And when I tell you there's so many moms coming here, mm-hmm. and they love it that we have childcare, mm-hmm. because for those 30 minutes, they can solely focus on them, or for that hour they can solely focus on them, and the kids is in childcare playing. Mm-hmm. So sometimes it can get difficult, but even if you go to a facility that don't have it, just try to make it a way to where you can squeeze at least 30 minutes of something in. Okay. But if you're eating right and you getting at least 20 minutes in of something, I feel like it'll be good.
Okay. And so so everybody want an Instagram body, mm-hmm. but don't want to work for it. Is it possible to have a perfect body without surgery?
Yeah, I have a perfect body.
Okay.
No surgery.
Okay.
I don't have a perfect body. Let me say this. Let me take this.
You do.
I have a body just like somebody or better mm-hmm. that have had surgery. Mm-hmm. So I'm very anti-surgery. I have had conversations with several women that have, went and talked to these doctors about having this surgery done to, remove fat here, put it there, all this type of stuff. Mm-hmm. But the crazy thing about it is they don't want to put in the leg work of working out. Mm-hmm. But guess what? Some of them is so big to where the doctor have to tell them, you have to work off 20, 30 pounds before we can even have this surgery. If you take out the time and work out off 20 or 30 pounds before surgery, guess what? you can continue to do that and save however, I don't even know the amount, but I know it's a lot that I don't have to give them. You can still work out and pay a gym membership of $20 to $30 and get it done, so.
But for some women, it's about weight loss, but for a lot of women, it's about having a bigger butt for surgery. So for women who that may not have the butt, is it possible? Because I do see on like different trainers and stuff like that, like how if you lift weight, I mean, you might not have a big, huge booty, but you can actually build some type of booty. Is that possible with weightlifting?
Very,
okay,
very, very possible. It's several of glute leg workouts that you can do to build a butt. Mm-hmm. You do not have to go and get cut on to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that Instagram affect how women see their bodies now?
Yep. Because they look at it and they're like, "Ooh, I want this. Ooh, I want that," and then they like, "Okay, let's research. How can I get this done?"
Mm-hmm. Because it's like now it's like we living in a world where everybody's body look alike. Everybody got the same body, And it's like, wow, what happens? There's no variety anymore. It's like everybody kind of pretty much got the same body, the same build. And, it's like I always say, it's okay if you have surgery, but make sure you're having it for the right reason. Make sure that you doing it because you already got confidence, but you just want to enhance some things. Great.
Right. And that's perfectly fine.
Right.
Like I said a few minutes ago, like I'm very anti-surgery. Like I'm nervous because I don't know if the doctor sneezed, he may cut wrong. You know what I'm saying? Once that skin is broke, it don't come back together. Mm-hmm. So like I'm very like I don't do surgeries. Like when I had my kids, they told me I had to have a C-section. I probably would have passed that before we got there. But yeah, I don't like it's just an issue with me. Mm-hmm. But like the enhancements of, like I want bigger breasts. Mm-hmm. But guess what? I'm going to have to do some chest exercises because Kiki ain't going to get nothing added up in there.
I want smaller breasts.
Oh, you just give me some, please. But, like, it's okay to have enhancements. It really is. But all of this foolishness with all this crazy stuff and these folks looking crazy, it's not worth it. Like, it's just not.
I think it's
and I've seen some botched bodies. Like, really? But hey,
I think that it's important that if you have surgery, do it for the right reason. Don't do it because you think, well, this is going to get me more attention. I'm going to get more quicker. Right. I'm going to feel better about myself because you can get a body. And if you don't feel better about yourself before the body, when you get the body, you're still not going to feel no better. Right. So make sure when you do it, it's from the right mind frame. That's very important.
That's right. So let me just clear this up. I don't know nobody come saying nothing to me about this. I have no problem with people going and getting their body did. But like she just said, do it for the right reason. Don't do it because you see somebody else got it. Do it because you feel a certain kind of way and you know what I'm saying, it within yourself. Don't do it. If you have low self-esteem, don't think that bigger booty going to give you high self-esteem because it's not.
What can you say to women that's insecure about their bodies because it does not look like the Instagram body?
Say that again.
What can you say to the woman that's insecure, the woman or women that's insecure with their bodies because it does not look like the Instagram body?
You have to work on yourself. You have to work on yourself. You have to work up here. Mm-hmm. Like that social media stuff is really a mind game. I promise you it is. You have to love yourself. Mm-hmm. And if you looking at that type of stuff and you feeling some kind of way because you're not getting the results that you see somebody that have trillions of dollars and when them paid to have their body look like that, like you really need to look in the mirror again and talk to yourself from that mirror to yourself, not to nobody else. Talk to yourself because you have issues in the inside that need to be fixed.
I always say everything starts with self-love. Self-love, that's my biggest over everything in your life.
That's my biggest
jobs, life, relationships. I mean, it's like everything. It takes over everything.
You can't love nobody else if you don't love yourself. Mm-hmm. You cannot.
It's like the root. It's like the seed in life.
It is
before it blossoms. And if you don't plant that seed,
with self. It starts with self.
It does. Okay, so I don't know whether we address this or not, but what would you say to women who had plastic surgery but still have insecurities about their bodies? I think we just kind of touched on it. Self-love.
It's all a mind thing. Like you just have to get yourself together. Like I just said, you just have to have a talk with yourself. Like your self-esteem need to be boosted.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's important not to really idolize like other women. Like, you know how you can look on social media and you're like, oh, she fine, she this, she that. But I think it's important to look at your flaws and learn how to work on them, but also embrace them at the same time too. Because if you don't learn how to embrace and love your flaws, you'll always be able to, you will always look at somebody else's life and see, well, this is better, that is better, and you'll always be customizing things in your life to fit somebody else's life.
Exactly.
But you may look at your body and say, well, my body look ridiculous, where somebody else can look at your body like, well, dog, I wish I had her body. So I think it's so important to embrace. That doesn't mean you get content with the problems on your body, but also most important, just embracing the things that you have and just living on those things. And so it's working on those things, and as well as working on self-love within yourself. If that means you have to go in the mirror and be like, you know what, you may not feel fine, but you be like, you know what, I am fine. I am the bomb.com. I am beautiful. You know, tell yourself that. Even if you don't feel that, tell yourself that, and eventually you'll start to feed off that energy, and it'll put you in a whole other state of mind versus you going and saying, well, I don't like myself, I'm this and that. And then when you do that, it takes you to a whole nother different state of mind, and you don't embrace yourself. So I think it's important to just start telling yourself, God says, speak those things as though they are. Start telling yourself those things. And when you start telling yourself those things, you'll start to believe in those things or whatever. And you'll see yourself in a whole different light. So I think that's very important.
I agree with that. 200%. I agree with that.
Okay, so last not but least, also Kiki, she's a consultant with Mary Kay. She deal with skin. She deal with skin. Skin is really, really important, and we focus so much on the body. And we've been talking about body, we've been talking about health, and also let me just piggyback a little bit. Let me just go a little bit back. Health is start from the inside out. Self love start from the inside out, and we skip some things. We'll go fix the outer things, but the inside is still right. That's just like I said in my previous videos. You can have an apple. That thing is big, it's pretty, it's shining, but when you cut that thing open, it's brown and it's right in the inside. So it's important not to just focus on the outer appearance, like, oh, you looking good, but your inside is messed up. So when you think of your inside, don't just think about think about eating healthy, taking care of your body, making sure your body have the proper nutrients it need, but not only just eating habits, but also the self-love habits. And when you got the health, and then you eating right, and then you got your self-love, that stuff flourish the outside of your body. But if you don't work from the outside in, you're trying to work for the out. If you don't work from the inside out, and then you wanna look good from the outside in, you can't. It's like it's backwards. You gotta start from the inside out.
I agree.
There's no way around it. You got to start from. You don't want to be the rotten apple, okay? You want to be, well, you look pretty and juicy on the outside, but baby, when they cut that thing open, you still right on the inside, okay?
You don't want that. You do not want that.
Don't nobody want a rotten apple.
No.
Don't nobody want a rotten apple.
And you know, that's the thing with, you know, skin also. Like, people will pile all this makeup on, and you know, there's nothing wrong with it. Let me say that first. You pile all this makeup on, but then when you wash it off, how's your skin up under there? You know, that's the same exact thing what you just said as on an apple. Like, so you have to like moisturize your skin. You have to, you know what I'm saying? You just have to keep it moisturized and clean before you enhance it. So that's pretty much the, like what you was just saying about the inside coming out also.
So how can women properly take care of their skin? Like, what's a good regimen? Like, okay, should they just, you know, I hear a lot of women say soap and water and just washing. I've heard people say, oh no, do not do soap and water. Like, okay, for a woman that don't know anything about taking care of her skin or whatever, because I remember you saying that, you know, you can have a pretty body, but then if, you know, your skin is not together, I mean, the body don't mean anything or whatever. That also go with eating healthy also too, because what you eat, it also shows on the outside of your body. If you drink a lot of drinks, you will have spots and bumps and all this type of stuff on your skin. So for a woman that says, well, I want to take care of my skin, but I can't afford to, or, you know, what's a good way that I can take care of my skin, and what's a regimen? How often do I have to do it? How much do I have to spend a lot of money to take care of my skin? How can I start to take care of my skin?
So yeah, like you just said, you have to find a good regimen that helps with your complexion and also with your skin. You do have people that have, issues with their skin as far as eczema, dry skin, oily skin, and things like that. So you have to find the right regimen. And when you find that right regimen, you have to stay on it. So, back to what you were saying, like about the water and the soap and water and things like that. What's in the soap? If it's something in the soap that don't agree with your skin, it's going to have you with blemishes or acne or, outbreaks and stuff like that. It's good to exfoliate the skin. And I would say it's best to exfoliate it maybe twice a week. So, once is good, but I say twice a week. You must clean your skin, and I'm talking about the face now. You must clean it at least twice a day. Like when you get up in the morning, whatever regimen that you're on as far as a skincare product, clean it that morning with that. Put a protector on, such as a moisturizer. And then also you want to clean it at night, because when you're out in the city or you're out at work, wherever you at, it's different pollutions and things like that that's getting in your pores and getting in your skin. So once you return back home, before you lay down and go to sleep, you want to be able to have clean skin. So you're going to clean it again. When you exfoliate, that means now you're taking dead skin cells off. And that's why I say 1 to 2 times a week for that.
Okay. So, you say 1 and 2 times a week. Okay. So do a person have to do they have to go to Mac? Because people feel like they go to Mac and they go to this place. I mean, can they just go to Walmart or maybe Dollar General or Dollar Tree for a person who, may not have the most money? Do they have to go to Mac and all these expensive companies just to be able to?
They don't.
Okay.
They don't. And like I say, you just have to find what's best for you. With Mary Kay, we have a couple of different skin regimens. We have one for age defiant, and that's going to be our most popular one. If some people do Mary Kay parties and they do facials and things like that, and they learn a lot about the time wise, which is the age defiant. Now you do have your natural, which are the ones that just, want a clean face. That's it. They don't want aging for some reason, and then you have the ones that's for more drier skin. And then you also have, it's one more, excuse me, it's one more that I just cannot think of the name of it right now. But yeah, we have about 3 or 4 different ones, and you can always go on my website and take a look, or if you want to book a party, we can do that. And I can get more information to you with the different regimens that we have. But you just have to find what's good for you. So you have a lot of people that says they don't like Mary Kay. You have a lot of people that says they don't like MAC or, things like that. So you can find different ones that, fit you, because it may be something in that MAC, or it may be something in the L'Oreal at Walmart, that don't agree with your skin and have you with breakouts and things like that. So you just have to find what's best for you. But the main important thing, excuse me, y'all. The main important thing is just to have a clean, have that clean skin.
So there's another question, because I know a lot of women wear concealer because we get those little dark. How do you? What caused that, and how can you get rid of the little dark spots under the eyes?
Oh, stress, no sleep. Those 2 things are like the number one. It depends on your pigment as well. So those things are like stress, less sleep. Those 2 come hand in hand. You're going to start seeing the bags and the dark spots under your eyes. They do have concealers to cover it up and things like that, but they also have eye creams that have different materials in them that will help with the sagging and the darkness as well, other than just covering up with the concealer.
So do that just come with age, or do that like
no? Because you have teenagers that have it. It comes with stress, less sleep.
Okay.
And then your pigmentation of the skin also.
Okay. So Kiki, if you had to say something to a women that's watching this video, whether it's something dealing with health, whether it's something dealing with fitness or skincare, what's something that you can leave them with and say something to just motivate or inspire them as a woman?
Take care of yourself first. because nobody is going to take care of you like you. Be your best you, and everything else should follow. So, get on a diet regimen, make sure your insides is good, because don't nobody want to wake up every morning and have to take 1,000 pills. Okay. You want to be able to live a stress-free life. So that's when, exercise. Some people look at that as a stress reliever. So, you want to get up and do a walk, do a run, that can kind of help with a lot of stress as well, which would help with, just the self-care. And then, of course, with the skin, people see your face before they see anything else. So, but you don't want to cover it up. You don't want to cover it up. So you have to go back to that mirror and make sure everything is what you want it to be and not what somebody else want it to be. So I would just say, think of you first before you think of anybody else.
And one question I forgot to ask you, do you think that, and just say anywhere, just say from 25 maybe to early 40s, do you see a lot of women that comes in with different health issues because they didn't take care of their body, whether it was blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol?
Yes. That's why I say you have to be on a good diet. Like, if you the sugar fairy and you just love sugar, it's going to affect you in some form of fashion. And diabetes is one of them, so you just have to be reminded of that. And then, high blood pressure, that also comes with, sometimes it can be hereditary, but like, it's a lot of stuff that people say that's hereditary, but just because your grandmama had it, that don't mean you have to have it. I'm sorry. That's just my goal.
I agree. I definitely agree with that. Okay. And there was one more other question that I was going to ask you, which, for myself, like, okay, for a person like me who likes sugar, but we know that sugar is unhealthy. And I know people say you can eat fruits because it's more natural sugars. Can you eat too many fruits to the point that it becomes unhealthy?
I don't think you can eat too many fruit where it becomes unhealthy. But yes, you have some fruit that has it has its own sugars in them. But eating too much of that, is it bad? I don't think so.
So, but watermelon
sugars is the issue.
Okay, because watermelon, I always heard, I think when we did 21 Days of Hell, used to be, I think I heard them say like it had a lot of sugar in watermelon, like that was one of the fruits that had a lot of sugar in it.
Watermelon have sugar in it, and also pineapples have a lot of sugar in it.
Okay. So those are kind of two you probably want to avoid, at least. I mean, you can eat them, but not.
Yeah. I eat not strawberries. I eat pineapples all the time, and it was one that was highly in my diet. So like I say, it's more added sugars than natural sugars.
Okay. Okay, you guys, so I'm so glad to have Kiki here today. Also, you guys, Kiki is an amazing person. I promise, she's amazing. She will push you. She'll motivate you. Kiki, let me show you guys her card, but I'm going to also list this in the description below. If you want to contact her for Mary Kay, here's the information, but also I'm going to list it below. I'm going to tag her also in this video. Once I post it on Facebook, I will tag her. So if you want to inbox her, please feel free to inbox her. Also, let them know about IB's Fit. She is the founder of that. I said that earlier. That's a platform where she used to motivate and inspire everybody, men, women, whoever. So give them a little bit of that and tell them how to find you on that platform.
Okay. So excuse me, like you said, that is I am the founder of IB's Fit, and I am a personal trainer. So my motivation is just to, just live a healthier lifestyle. And I got into bodybuilding, so I have a thing for bees. And if some people know me, they know I have a big thing for bees. So, that's where the name came from, because I bees fit. And the main thing is just living a better life. Be your best you. So, in all aspects of what we talked about today is mainly about health, fitness, and skin, and all of that falls under the guidelines of IB's Fit.
Okay, so if they want to find you on social media platform,
Okay.
spell it so they can know the proper spelling of it. But what social media platform can they find you on?
I am on, and I know you'll tag me in it, but I am on Facebook, and it's Lakeyta Maria, which is Lakeyta Maria, Maria, and I am also on Instagram. You can follow IB's Fit, which is spelled lowercase I, uppercase B, EEZ, uppercase FIT, and that's on Instagram. And for any of your pampering parties, skincare parties, you want more information about Mary Kay as a business, or you want to want to purchase anything or anything like that, my Instagram for Mary Kay is key B _MK pink. Okay, and we're gonna also put that in on the thing as well. And you can go to www.marykay.com, and it's gonna be under Key B81, so you can find me on there as well.
So let me show you guys this card again. But I'm gonna also list it, whatever. And
now,
I'm gonna tag
let me say this right quick. Now, if this inspired you and you're looking for a gym home, I am at Club for Fitness on Hillcrest Road. That's 831B Hillcrest Road. Come up there. We give free tours. You can take a look around. We even do a free week, just see if you like the gym before you join and things like that. So that's going to be the Club for Fitness, behind Krispy Kreme on Hillcrest Road. You can find me there pretty much every day.
And look, you guys, I know Planet Fitness got a $sign up, $10, but here's the thing: they got a daycare.
Oh yeah,
a daycare.
We don't only have childcare. We have, like, you have to come and get the tour, but we have childcare. We have about 12 different fitness classes, anywhere from cycling. We have amazing Zumba class. We have body pump, which is strength class. We have HIIT classes. We have personal training. I mean, we have a lot. So I would just say, if you're interested, just come by and see me. Like I say, I'm there pretty much every day, all day. So, you can stop by and we can do a tour, or you can give me a call and I can set up something for you to come in. The phone number there is 251-263-8922. Just, you can call or you can stop by.
Point, because she got all that information. I better think about it. But, so you guys, I hope that this video inspired you. Like I said, I'm going to tag her in this. Please feel free to inbox her, whether it's for help, whether it's for makeup, self-care, whatever you need to do. Please contact her. I mean, she's an awesome person. She's one of these people, like her body's real. Like, her body's real. Like, when I work out, like, instead of me doing like a crunch, I'm kind of like crunching, looking at her, because I'm like, ooh, okay. So her body is real. She have a really nice body, and I think it's really important. You want somebody to be able to back up what they say they do, because you can have people say they are a trainer, this, that, and then their body look completely different from what they say they do. And me, I'm just really picky. I'm one of those people, if you're going to train me, your body not going to look a certain type of way, and you telling me to do you 500 crunches. I'm not going to do no 500 crunches, because you're going to need to get down here with me to do the 500 crunches. So I have always been that type of person. Like, I don't care who it is, and that's just me. Different people have their different things, but for me, if someone is going to train me, I need to see that you really about what you're talking about. Your body need to look like what it's telling me, because actions does speak louder than words. And if your body don't look like what you say, I mean, we can't do that.
They don't go together.
So I mean, I promise you guys, like, I wasn't playing when I said that she was running from, like, almost, I think that was like McGill or something one year, all the way out to Soft, and I mean, it was hot. It was hot outside, and I was like, oh my God. And she had that little backpack on, and she be running and drinking. I'm like, Lord have mercy. My mind in life, if not, look, if I just be fat, and fat will be in, because I just ain't got it. But she really, I'm serious, you guys, like, she really is about what she says she's about. She's dedicated, nice body, loving person. So you guys, please don't hesitate to reach out to her.
Right.
So thank you guys for tuning in. I'm so happy you guys just took the time to look at this video. I hope that we said something that can inspire you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in to High Heels and Destiny.
I just wanted to say one thing.
Okay, go ahead.
You talking about me and my running.
Mm-hmm.
I just did my first marathon.
You did 25 miles, right?
It's a 26.2 mile,
See?
but I did it on a relay. So I did 5 miles of that 26 by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, I was just happy because you know how long I've been wanting to do a marathon? Since about 5 years ago.
I think I did the 2K. I used to 2K or 3K.
It's 3K.
3K because that's what
5K. You got me up lying to these people. 5K. 5K is 3 miles. 3.1 miles.
I think I did that one. That was one that I was like, y'all.
Like run, walk. But
I was walking.
yeah, you keep talking about me running. That's where it started at.
Mm-hmm.
And for me to get where I am now, running less than 9 minutes a mile, like I'm really proud of myself for that. Like that's something. That's one of those goals. You set them and hey, demolish them.
Mileage ain't even a word, girl. Lord, I give you the glory because I just don't even know.
Get there. You're gonna get there.
I don't even know if I
I
want
got
to.
you.
I'm scared. But you guys, thank you guys for tuning in to High Heels and Destiny.
And I really appreciate you for having me.
I appreciate her
Yeah,
for coming.
yeah.
I appreciate her for coming. It's such a blessing, you guys. Thank you guys. Talk to you later.
Have a blessed day.
Bye.